Oh, here's one, here's one. He's coming fast. Got it, dude. Hey everybody, welcome back to Ben Stone Fishing. I am Ben Stone and I am fishing. Today I'm in Iowa chasing post-spawn muskies. This is a trip I've done the last 2 years. And if you followed me on Canal Gratis, you saw my video I did last year. I'm joined by the same people. We got Matt Vavrock from Matt Vavrock Fishing. He's letting us stay at his house. Check out his channel. And he's got us on the program here. And I'm with Brian Scaife from Angling Anarchy. If you guys haven't possibly seen their channels, I'll have links in the description so you guys can go check them out. We're all craving musky content. Check them out, you're gonna like their videos. But today, like I said, post-spawn muskies is the program. And today I really wanna focus in on what I believe is one of the most essential spring musky lures. So that's something that I'm gonna be talking about in the video. But for now, I'm gonna get casting because I need a head start on musky season. It's May, I don't get to fish this early in Minnesota. So I'm antsy, let's get casting. On the nights that I know I need to sleep, that's when I can't sleep. It doesn't matter how tired I am. The second I lay down, I am wide awake. And it's the worst because, oh, here's one, here's one. You bugger. That was a good fish. That was a really good fish.
That was like probably 42 to 45 all day. That was a nice fish.
God, dude, I thought he was gonna take it. He was getting wobbly with it.
Cast down this point here.
Right in that little, you see that little turn in there? Yep, right in there. Well, that was quite the sight. It's been a while since I've seen a muskie behind a lure. Yeah, that was an experience, but that was a really, really, really good fish. We're fishing a lake that has surprisingly clear water. Was not expecting to be on a lake that had this great visibility, but I'm throwing a shum glider, and that is what I believe is one of the most essential lures in the spring is a glide bait. I know there's a lot of discrepancies when it comes to throwing a glide bait with missed fish and whatnot, but the truth is a glide bait has a way of finding fish when other baits don't. Brian's throwing a Navin in the front, Matt's running a Deusa. These guys are both in front of me, and yet I was able to pull that fish out of the same areas we were just casting. And that's just one of the strong things with the glide bait. Yeah, you sacrifice the chances you're gonna get at a fish with poor hookup percentages, but especially when you have multiple people in the boat, or if you're a solo guy like me, that's a really effective bait to find fish that you can go back on later. And of course, you can always catch fish on a glide bait. So it provides a lot of versatility. It's great in the colder water. And as you saw by that beautiful muskie, it finds fish. So that's a sign to get back casting. It is just good to be out on the water chasing muskies. Oh, just missed.
Yeah, not a huge one.
What's going on me now?
Is he on you?
Yeah. She's just sitting right there.
Yeah, use his gum.
Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Well, unfortunately today has just been very, very slow, which is often the reality of musky fishing. You're not coming out here for a bunch of bites in a day. Of course, that can always happen, but I moved a fish right away. Matt had a chance at another one, and then we saw one just kind of cruising the weed edge. So we're resetting back on the fish that I initially had up. That fish was pretty active, so fingers crossed she's gonna go. But this is what musky fishing is. It's a grind. You gotta put in your time, you gotta put in your energy. We got 3 people casting baits, and we just haven't been seeing a whole lot of activity, but that can change at any second. So I'm gonna quit talking, put the camera down, get casting, and hopefully we can catch this fish that I had up earlier. It's like right here, wasn't it? There she is, here she is. Or a fish.
Not her?
No, smaller. Really lazy. She's way back there. Yeah, she was like 10 feet behind it. And then she just coasted off out to the left. When it comes to this early season fishing and throwing jerk baits, twitch baits, rubber baits, I think rod choice is much more important compared to when you're just fishing a bucktail, a swim bait, a topwater, something that's just simply straight retrieve. So if you are, you know, trying to maximize your percentages, picking out a technique specific setup is perfect. I'm running a 9'6" 2020 SWAT assault stick. They make the surgical strike, which is great for smaller baits. Personal preference for me, I like the SWAT. I like the action of the SWAT, so that's what I'm throwing. I know for twitch baits, people like to say, you know, use a shorter rod. For these glides, especially the nicer glide baits nowadays, they're so easy to work with just the reel. So this rod really isn't doing much. The reel is kind of what's making the bait actually do what it needs to do. And the reel I'm running right now is a Tranx 500 HG. This might seem like overkill, but Tranx 500 is without a doubt one of the most, if not the most durable musky reel on the market. Leader choice is also important. I'm running a straight wire leader by Chaos Tackle. This is great for the twitch baits because, again, it gives you a nice snug connection with that bait that's going to make twitching and walking the dog so much easier than it would be with a fluorocarbon leader. I've been using 2 glide baits today. This first one is the True Glide Guppy, and the other bait that I've been running is the Shum Shum Quickie. This is my first time throwing one of these, but both of these baits are so easy to work. They walk perfectly, and as proven by earlier, they catch fish and they find fish. So that's what I'm running. We've been throwing a variety of baits, but I've mainly been sticking with that glide bait. So it's worked out great. We've got incredible weather right now, so I'm gonna get back to fishing, but just wanted to talk to you guys about what I'm running out here and why. And I got a lot of weird looks at the Blink-182 concert. Well, they play a song called Family Reunion, and it's 30 seconds, and it's literally the lyrics are right here. It's coming back. It's right here. He's still looking at it. He's sitting right here. He's coming. He's coming fast. Got it. Got it, dude. Are you ready? Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. What?
What was that?
What just happened?
Oh my god, dude.
I'm sorry I hit you in the face.
Dude, no worries. I'm sorry I was listing off swear words before that happened. I'm not sure I really have words to describe what just happened because that's one of the coolest fish. I think, honestly, that might take the cake for the coolest boatside fish I've ever seen. Such a fired up fish, and then it turned off. And we kind of thought it was over. We kind of accepted defeat, but we were watching the fish. I was watching this fish right underneath my feet, and I was just watching it sit there, and then it just came up and it crushed it. That fish wanted to eat. That fish was hell-bent on eating. This is why you stay out. Even when it's slow, conditions aren't great, you stay out and things like this can happen. So we're gonna get a look at this fish, but what an incredible feat of events.
Very heavy. Just an unreal animal. Unreal animal. This is why we do it. For a fish like this. What is it, 43?
43. All right, dude.
Sure we'll get it back?
Yep.
That is just an absolute beautiful, beautiful fish. There she goes. My God,
dude. Well, they don't call musky fishing a grind for no reason at all, because today was just that, a grind. We were lucky enough to put a fish in the net. Besides just putting a muskie in the net, I mean, the footage and the way the fish ate was just incredible. So we're very excited just to have that footage and to have captured that moment, because that's just a really awesome moment that I don't think you experience too often in musky fishing. And that's one of the greatest things about musky fishing in general, is the footage that you are able to capture, or if you're not a videographer like us, just the moments that you can experience when musky fishing. So it's been a great day out on the water with great people. Of course, we've got Matt Vavrock from Matt Vavrock Fishing who made it happen today and also put us on the fish today and yesterday. And we've got Brian up in the front, Angling Anarchy. Again, links for their channels in the descriptions. Be sure to check them out. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.